Greetings, everybody. This is Wilsonville Live, your opportunity to meet another great local Wilsonville business. And we are super excited because we have a new local Wilsonville business to welcome today. Sally Novitsky and Katie Green. Hey, how are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Happy
Good,
Friday.
Good. So here we are to talk about soapbox. So what I think is helpful for a lot of folks is, particularly since it's a new concept, is to say, how did the idea come about? Can you share with us, please, where the idea for soapbox came from?
Yeah, the idea was kind of birthed about 2018-ish. I personally and my family, we had a big blow. We had a cancer diagnosis for my son.
Wow.
And then mom, not long after with ALS, her diagnosis. So we were dealing with two different diseases that I knew a lot of times the answer, at least for cancer, is, chemo and different medications, and we needed to go through that route. But I also felt a yearning that there had to be more. And so in my deep diving, trying to find kind of some natural ways to achieve wellness with less stress and just, again, more just natural wellness ways, I was led to float. And so somehow my dear friends.
Uh-oh, we just lost your sound. What happened to your sound? Uh-oh. Katie, we lost your sound. Where did the sound go? Okay, well, what happened to your sound? The voice, the microphone just got out. Well, how is that possible? No, my goodness. Now we're ready. Now you're back.
We're back.
So you had said you had chatted with your good friend Sally. So Sally, take us from there.
She came to me with a proposal one afternoon, and I was definitely intrigued from the start. I think I slept on it one night and went back to her the next day and said, "Let's do it. Let's make it happen." Wonderful. So here we are.
Neat that you can share a passion and be together in a business. So if folks go to the website, as I have right here, it says a space for body and mind wellness, and it says float salt, plunge ice, and sauna fire. What do we got going on? So there's 3 different boxes. Are there?
Yeah. Yes. So we have a total of 3 different therapies that we offer. The first is the float therapy, which is all about sensory deprivation. Then we offer sauna therapy or heat therapy with a couple of infrared saunas. And then we also decided to bring cold therapy in with a cold plunge tub. And so we have 5 treatment rooms total. And, wellness has long been a lot about physical well-being and physical fitness, and the goal of looking and feeling our best in that regard. And so over the course of time in the industry, and especially through the pandemic, it became even more evident how important really tapping into our mind wellness was becoming. And so it was really important for us to not only offer services that really do treat your body and the physical part of who we are, but they have a mental element too that's really, really important, if not as or more important. So all of our therapies offer benefits for both the body and the mind, which is what I think people really appreciate.
It's really important you mentioned that, because I think that all of us pre-COVID knew about stress and as you say, about health and important ways for health, but the whole nature of COVID and anxiety that has happened is really another dimension to wellness. And so having Soapbox here in town gives another way for really for folks that are interested in health and wellness to move forward. So when you think about folks who come, there's all ages. I've been by a couple times, and all ages, men and women. What kind of feedback are you getting from? Because while the concept is not new, the business is new, and you brought it here to town. What kind of feedback are you getting from local folks?
Katie has the best stories because she's here operating the business on the day to day. But I think one thing I'll say is that it was really hard for us we were tasked with trying to identify our target demographic, and it's just impossible because we have so many people that can take advantage or appreciate what we're offering, whether it's the busy mom who never gets the time out, or the athlete, or the working professional who's just, anyway, there's a whole, it's impossible to identify a target demographic for our business. But Katie, I know you have a couple of highlight stories for us to share.
I think one of the things to highlight really about Soapbox too, and one of our main modalities, is the floating. So when you come here to float, you're floating in 900 pounds of pure Epsom salt.
That's a lot of Epsom salt.
I mean, I know people, they're like, I put Epsom salt in my bath all the time. And we hear that all the time as they walk through the door, like, oh yeah, I take Epsom salt baths all the time, you know, when I'm aching or whatever. And it's like, yeah, you've never taken one like this.
Not 900 pounds.
No, it is, the healing properties in the salt water is, I mean, it's phenomenal. And I've read studies, I've read so much, but until you start hearing the real stories, it just like, sometimes like it almost brings me to tears. Sometimes some of these stories, and I've got guys, gals coming in here once a week religiously. I mean, they're here once a week because they have already seen such a difference in their life from anxiety. I've got nurses that come in. I've got professionals that come in that are like, I can't believe it. Like, I literally am floating and I go and my anxiety has like just gone down so many levels. Like they don't want to let that go. So they're showing up every week. I've got guys here who have been through accidents. I mean, you wouldn't believe, their bodies have been mangled. They're going through multiple surgeries, different things like that. And they're using their float to help with the inflammation in their body. I've got people with arthritis. Again, these are all things that are proven scientifically with the tanks, that, how it helps your body. So the stories are amazing. I've had people leave in tears. I've had people walk out and their eyes are just like, what did I just go through?
Yeah. One of my favorites was, a friend of ours came out after her first float, and she really didn't even have any words. All she could say was, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God." Yeah, that was amazing. Yeah. And you don't really know what to expect.
Almost speechless. Almost speechless, but in a good way.
Yeah, for sure. Yes.
In a good way.
It's kind of hard to describe and hard to prepare people for the float, but it's something that it's worth being curious enough to experience it, because it's pretty magical experience. Yeah.
Great.
And I mean, our plungers, I mean, everybody, it's like, again, if they're here, these people are noticing like they want this to be a practice in their life. And that's the coolest thing. And it's the best compliment that, I think we can receive. And as well, it just is like the proof's in what's back here. It's pretty amazing. And just a little plug really quick. We had 2 Wilsonville High rock star softball players the other night who are getting ready to go to the state championship, and both of them, I mean, you're talking teenagers, and they both walked out and they were both like, I mean, literally the reaction is like, I don't know what just happened, but that was the best. And they were like, I loved it. And they both are already working on their parents to schedule their next float. So
there's a reason that the professional teams have use the therapies, and it's, and yet again, none of us are going to have that in our homes anytime soon. So if folks want to get a hold of you to get more information or to schedule, what's the best ways?
The quickest, easiest way is just to follow us on social. We're on Facebook and also Instagram. And then through those social mediums, you can access our website. And we have a lot of really great information on our therapies embedded in that website. So it's a great place to go to start learning more about what we offer. And you can also book on our website.
We are super excited to have you here in Wilsonville. Obviously love that you're a Wilsonville Chamber member. And for any of the business professionals out there, you're looking to come by and take a sneak peek. Join us next Wednesday, the 8th, in the morning. We're going to have a ribbon cutting and do it upright and say congratulations and welcome. And let's go support Soapbox. Thanks, Sally and Katie.
Thank you,
so
Kevin.
much.
Thank you.
You bet.
Bye.